What's poppin', TreTv gang? It's your boy TreTv, and we back at y'all with another reaction. With this one, we got Futuristic featuring NF. The name of this song is Epiphany. This is the first time we actually doing an NF feature. Anytime we did it was his song, so it's nice to see what he actually doing a feature. Before we get into this, you want to introduce yourself and give it a shout out.
Yeah, tell you the original here again for another one on this journey. We've been loving this one, but it's nice to see him as a feature.
Definitely.
Let's see what he do on that, man. But we're first gonna do this shout out like we normally do. And this one right here, we're gonna give a shout out. This is somebody that's been down with us for a minute. You know what I mean? Back in the journey, and they always been engaging with us. That's why this one is, I think, is relevant. You know what I mean? Because throughout our whole journey throughout this, we've been asking questions. We've been, engaging with the fans, with the community, and she's been giving back. So I'm gonna get this shout out right here. We're gonna give this shout out right here to Sherwood Gaming. You know what I'm saying? With Sherwood Gaming. So again, just multiple videos, multiple comments, multiple engagement, and we appreciate you for that.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate the engagement. We definitely appreciate the comments and likes and all that to help get these videos out. Before we get in this video, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them hype points. Make sure you do that. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
See what we got. First feature. Futuristic enough.
I had an epiphany, I was repeating history. I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an epiphany, I just smiled at my enemies. I was listening to everybody who was talking but never did shit for me.
I knew it.
I had an epiphany.
Did you ain't peep that?
Nah, they switched to somebody else.
Yeah.
You went to the bathroom, came out somebody else.
Not even that. When he, at first I thought I caught it when he come out the bed.
Yeah,
and he
somebody
went in
else,
there, and
closet,
then
came out the
and
NF.
he came in there. I was like, I know I'm not tripping.
I'm about to take it back to the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I seen that, but then I thought I was tripping. And
Yeah. What the
facts.
fuck?
I had an epiphany, I was repeating history. I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an epiphany, I just smiled at my enemies. I was listening to everybody who was talking but never did shit for me. Yeah, I had an epiphany, I was looking at everybody else that's up in the industry, they ain't as sick as me. I had an epiphany, I was seeing somebody that never had no good intentions for me, now she missing me. Yeah. Moral of the story is nobody did it for me, had to make a change. I was living in the city with no scene, I had a dream, I had to make a lane. Always knew that I couldn't live off a minimum wage, dripping the pay stuff. I had a minimal taste for all the fame stuff, but I got into the game without a cent to my name, and now I'm balling like I'm in the NBA, bruh. And I know I got a lot, but I'm not content. If they ask me to stop, I will not consent. Never let nobody block, it's my shot to miss. You can meet me at the top if you hop the fence, and you climb the stairs, and you fight the beast, and you lose your way, then you find your peace, and you do it sober, then you find a drink, then you spiral down, and it all repeats. And I always had a vision, I could get it, so I did it by my lonely. I don't owe nobody nothing, never let nobody own me. Got some money from the music, and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me.
Hold on. I ain't know he was coming like this,
Yeah,
bro. I ain't know it was my bad. I ain't mean to stop you, bro. I ain't wanna miss nothing, bro.
Yeah.
But boy, fire.
Yeah, he definitely fire.
I can see the link.
Yeah. You thinking like I'm thinking. I can definitely see the link why him and NF got together for the song, because they talk alike. You know what I'm saying? They talk the same type of stuff that, we gonna get to where we need to get to by any means necessary. When we first came up, we didn't have a lot of money, but we chased our dreams. We stayed 10 toes down, and now we got to the money where we enjoying it.
Yeah, he said I could have did the 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I could have been in the rap race. You know what I mean? Like, I knew I wanted more. You know what I mean? And he was like, even though I was right now hard times, and I may not have what I want, I know I'm gonna get there, and I ended up getting there. And now I'm living good, feet kicked up. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling.
That's tough.
Facts.
And you climb the stairs, and you fight the beast, and you lose your way, then you find your peace, and you do it sober, then you find a drink, then you spiral down, and it all repeats. And I always had a vision, I could get it, so I did it by my lonely. I don't owe nobody nothing, never let nobody own me. Got some money from the music, and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me. Gave a whip to Lil Brody, and I'm only getting started. And I'm eating with the people that I starve with, and my batteries, I had to recharge them. I made an album, but that shit was garbage. Yo, I was trapped in a gimmick, I finally get it. I'm here to make music that matters. If I die, it'll all be alright, cause the message I gave you will live for me after. And my chapter will highlight a lifetime of energy gave through a bright mind. How you never had to stand on the sideline. How you the guide to your own guidelines. That's an epiphany.
It's an epiphany.
You the own God.
I had an epiphany,
Crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's an epiphany.
Facts.
I had an epiphany, yeah.
When that light bulb gonna click on, man.
I had an epiphany that I could make history, that I could prove everyone wrong that told me I wasn't cut out for this music thing.
Yeah.
I had an epiphany. What if I took my energy and use it on positive things in my life instead of the people that lie to me, huh? Yeah, I had an epiphany.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta take back for your energy. People ain't using the energy the way that they should. You're trying to pour into them. You're not getting what I call reciprocal energy back. And sometimes you gotta cut them on and move on and put that energy into something that help propel you instead of putting into something that's never gonna benefit you in no type of way.
Yeah, I mean, because energy is real, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about that a lot. We talk about vibrations and shit like that long, you know. And like we always talk about the type of energy you're around, you know what I mean? That definitely plays a part on you, whether you think so or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like you said, how you put that shit together and transfer, or you dwell, you sit the, you want to sit in it, the negative energy.
Yeah.
That's up to you, but it comes down to being a mental thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's like
you gotta overcome that shit.
It's like 50 Cent said, you only gonna make it as far as the people you talk to for no reason. Because these people don't got any information. What the fuck do you think they're gonna give you? Which is nothing.
That was a good one.
Facts. Shout out 50.
Yeah, I didn't hear that one. That was a good one.
That I could make history, that I could prove everyone wrong that told me I wasn't cut out for this music thing. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if I took my energy and use it on positive things in my life instead of the people that lie to me, huh? Yeah, I had an epiphany that I could put all of my hurt in the music and use it for people that might feel the same as me.
That's what he do too.
Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if
I'm gonna stop it there, because exactly what he do with his music, and we just see it from the comment section, video after video after video of people saying how NF helped him through a bad time. They was going through something in his music, helping him get it through something. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but it was a female in the comment section, and she said when she was sick, she would take NF to the hospital with her to get through. But I let you know about how impactful his music is.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree. When you can do that, when you can be embedded in somebody's livelihood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That says a lot about you and your character, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because not everybody, I don't have to listen to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I choose to listen to you.
Yeah.
And the fact that she chooses to take him to the hospital, that's showing a sign of support for her.
Yeah.
Which means it shows how prevalent the stuff that he's talking about is.
Yeah.
You know, I love him for that.
Facts.
that might feel the same as me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if everyone knew my depression was worse than they thought? They probably gonna look at me differently.
No, I'm gonna take it. I don't want to pause. I'm gonna take it one step further. I'm gonna even say, hopefully, that the stuff that we talk about impacts people's lives out there. I know we got a little community out there. We all talk about it. People we pouring their hearts out in the comments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I even actually seen a couple comments that said, you know, that we brighten up their day or such and such.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think that was, you know, I didn't think that was a thing right now. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you for that. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for having me here again. But again, we all just building and bonding together. You know what I mean? And the fact that we even got that type of power right now, who we are nobodies. You know what I'm saying? To be able to move people out there, that say a lot about us too, bro.
Yeah, definitely. It's like it's reciprocal energy. Because people don't know, but sometimes they'll send us a comment that'll brighten my day up or help my day out to let me know that, all right, we are moving in the right direction. Because nothing feels better than somebody telling you like something you did helped them out, or a video that you did helped them out. Even like one comment we seen, like a lady was like, yo, I couldn't even get out of bed this morning, but your video helped me get out of bed. You be like, damn, we be making that type of impact that we helping people get out of bed.
Don't even be thinking about
it.
But
we just doing what we do. But you know what I'm saying? It was glad that it could help somebody that type of way, put a smile on my face, and put a smile on your face. Yeah. That sometimes you having more of an impact than you know. Because even when NF with his music, and that lady that took his music with him to the hospital, he had no idea he was helping that lady out. He even know who she is. He even know that she probably exists. But it's the way that you're going, that you just out here living your life, and you just putting good energy out there, and it's helping people with their life. Just like sometimes somebody just might write me a comment and think it's a comment, but it's something that I could have had a bad day. You feel what I'm saying? That helped my day out, to help me keep going along on my journey.
That's true.
So it's all reciprocal energy.
Yeah, man. I just take the time to say appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, facts.
Depression was worse than they thought. They probably gonna look at me differently. Yo, this song got me going back when I was a stupid kid, thinking maybe I can make it in the music biz. And then I figured out the politics and realized that half of y'all don't even know what music is. Ain't going nowhere, I told them to get used to me. Feels like I'm living in a movie scene. A bunch of people trying to tell me how to act and breathe. One thing I never let nobody ever do is tell me who to be. I never got into the party
scene. Maybe I was just scared to drink. Cause addiction, it runs in my family. There's someone I was scared to be. You're looking pitiful compared to me since I can barely read.
I mean, that's smart. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of time, addiction be genetic. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like if you know you got other people in your family that got addicted to something, it's smart to be like, yo, I don't want to go down my path because I see it happen to my family. My dad drink, my uncles drink, my cousin, everyone's drink. So I'm gonna do the best thing, and that's just stay away from it. Because it seemed like once people take that drink, in my family, it turns into a 3 real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have that good awareness again, man. Yeah. That's a good call out.
Nobody ever do is tell me who to be. I never got into the party scene. Maybe I was just scared to drink. Cause addiction, it runs in my family. There's someone I was scared to be. You're looking pitiful compared to me since I can barely read. All I wanted was somebody I could trust that I knew would keep it real with me. Rap's always been a man for me. That's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see. A lot of people thinking what I'm doing is a gimmick. Everything you hear me writing, I've been living. I ain't quitting, sending money to my family, trying to show them that I miss them and I cherish every moment when I'm home, when I'm with them. And it's just the way that I feel. In the industry of fakes, trying to stay real. In the industry of lames, trying to get deals. Lord knows I'ma get it. That's Meek Mill.
Lord knows I'm gonna get it. That's Meek Mills. But the bar that stood out for me was like, yo, he said that he sent his family money. Because when you're in a grind like this that he's in, you're missing time with your family.
Yeah.
But you want to be able to get them stuff to be like, yo, I know I'm not here, but this is why I'm not here because I want to be able to get you them things. And I told you it happened to me before, but nothing makes you feel worse as a man when you're in a store and your kids ask you for something and you can't get it for them. Yeah, it's a difference between you're not getting it because you don't want to get it.
Yeah.
But it's a difference between you want to get it, but I just don't have the money to get it. I know us as men that make us feel low than ever. So he in a situation like, yo, I don't have the time, but I can't, anything you ask me for, I can give it to you. I'd rather be in that situation than I don't have that much time and I can give you what you want than I have all the time and I can't get you nothing that you want.
Yeah, just hopefully they understand, and respect the fact that he's going through that grind for them. Yeah. Because, like I said, it's two sides to that coin.
Yeah.
And, sometimes the kids don't necessarily take it that well,
Yeah.
So hopefully he got a good relationship with them, which I feel like he does because he's an upstanding kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the kids know that so that, like you said, that time when they come back around, when I'm done, they can all enjoy each other,
Yeah, I mean, kids will never understand it until they're a parent. I never understood my parents until I became a parent. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be that type of time, like, no matter what you do, your kids is not going to understand it until they have their own kids and they see how much they got to work and bust their ass to provide to their kid. Then they be like, that light bulb come on, like, oh, I get
Epiphany.
it. Yeah, Epiphany. Facts.
Right.
People thinking what I'm doing is a gimmick. Everything you hear me writing, I've been living. I ain't quitting, sending money to my family, trying to show them that I miss them and I cherish every moment when I'm home, when I'm with them. And it's just the way that I feel. In the industry of fakes, trying to stay real. In the industry of lames, trying to get deals. Lord knows I'ma get it. That's Meek Mill. Yeah. I lay in my bed and I thinking there's gotta be more to me. I'm trying to pay off the mortgage and live the life for the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me.
Facts. If you learn from it, it's never a loss. Even though, and I'll be saying that. I said it to you before, and I just be saying it. Like, I don't never say I had a bad relationship in my life, even though someone was bad, but I learned something from it. I learned with females I wanted to deal with females I didn't want to deal with because of what I went through in that relationship. So my thing is, if you learned something from that relationship, it's not bad. And it's like he said, if you learned something from a loss, it's not a loss because when you approach that situation again, you're going to know how to beat that situation because you was there already.
Yeah, you said what I was gonna say. At the end of the day, man, you learn from your losses. I mean, it's something to be gained every single time.
Yeah.
Especially in sports. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna overcome what you were trying to beat or conquer what you gonna defeat if you don't know how to defeat it? You know what I'm saying? You might lose the first time. All right, bet. But I seen the weaknesses. I seen your flaws. So when I spin the block again, I know how to get over it.
Yeah, and it's like coaches will tell you that it's easier to coach your team after a loss than a win. And when you stacking up all these wins, nobody listening. It's hard to coach them. But when they get that first loss, then you can actually go back to coaching them and breaking it down.
Start pounding and trying to figure out why.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope.
That's it. I like that.
If I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me. If you set your mind to it, you can do anything. That's an epiphany.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
That's an epiphany.
Right.
I had an epiphany.
Both putting that work in.
I had an epiphany,
Yeah, that's tough. I like that.
That could be a thumbnail right there.
That's tough.
Facts.
All right, right there, man. It was a nice little fun one, man. Something different. Sure. Yeah, from Futuristic. featuring our boy NF with Epiphany.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Again, and now I get the concept what they was doing. I know they was going back and forth, but it's just like two men on the same journey doing the same thing, and it just shows you when they be like, you don't got the, even though you think you the only one with this dream, there's a million people with the same dream.
Yeah.
So that's why you gotta put that work in. You
Every
gotta
day.
grind, because it's always gonna be somebody out trying to grind you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember that in the back of your mind when you trying to get what you're trying to obtain. And again, this was another great one by both of them. I can't even say by NF because I know both of their minds put this together.
Yeah.
It was dope. My man was matching his energy. I didn't expect my man to be flowing like that. He was a futuristic flow. You know what I mean? I can see why his name is Futuristic, because it was a futuristic flow. I really like it, man. I like the video, like the art and which they put it together. And I thought it was dope, man. Definitely thought it was dope, the message and everything. This right here, I'm going to go ahead and give this one, I'm going to give it a 9.5, man. I like it.
Yeah, I definitely like the song too, and I definitely like the content of the song. Just basically just saying, if you work hard, keep your mind on your goals, you can achieve anything that you want to, and you just keep hearing that come up in NF music a lot. Because once you already achieve stuff and you just know that you was a regular, normal person that nobody believed in, sometimes you probably didn't even believe in yourself, and then you actually where you at, then you be like, damn, the mind is powerful. Anything you put your mind to, you can achieve, and you just keep putting that out there. And you hear artists as they get in position, they be saying that, because the whole time until you actually get there, most people are going to doubt you and actually give you support, and you just hear it pouring out in his music after time and time again, just trying to beat into people's head, because people don't know how powerful the brain is, they don't know how powerful the thoughts is, they don't know how powerful the voice is. He obviously know, which is dope that he actually take the time out and put into the music. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I get this a 9.2. I definitely like what these two artists did, and at certain points it was even hard to tell who was on the track because they kind of sounded like, and their styles was similar, which I think was dope. Before we get out of here, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them hype points, make sure you do that. Till our next video is TreTv,
Take the original.
and we out.